Hi everybody, this is me, another attempt at trying to pick on camera. First time using a vice, so that's a step forward for me. Is it forward? I guess so. What we have here is a fairly standard, it's fouled in the vice, so that isn't going to pick very easily, is it? Fairly standard sort of budget Euro lock, unbranded. I don't know if you can see, that's quite a lot of reflection there, but the key is nothing too dramatic, a couple of high cuts, but a fairly non-radical bitting, I think you'd probably call that. I'm going to tension it from the pin end of the keyway, which is technically the top of the keyway. Try not to kick the camera because this is actually quite awkward. This I've never actually picked this way before, so this might make it a little bit more comfortable. Maybe there we go. Okay, so I'm going to start very light tension, literally just the weight of my finger on the tension wrench. I'm going to the back of the lock, just feeling for the pins and seeing where the binding pins are. And I think that's number 3 was fairly bound up. Start at the front here and just go through number 1. Yeah, he seems to be set now. Number 2 feels like he's set. 3, there's a little bit of movement out. 3, I'm going to leave that one for a second. 4, that was a good click. He seems to be set. And 5. A little bit of crunchiness there, number 5, so I think he seems to be set. I'll just come back to 3 because I was getting some counter rotation there, which I kind of still am, but I'm not sure it's quite the right time to pick him, so I'll just give the pins a little bit of a scrub. What I usually find is that if I haven't quite pushed one to the shear line, or I've maybe just pushed it over, a light tension and a bit of a scrub along the pins helps to put them back into shape. So 1 seems okay, 2 I would say was set, 3 definitely needs a bit of work, seems to be set there, 4 okay, then at the back it's a 5-pinner, number 5, good click out of him. Something else set there, I think it was 3 again. So what I found when I've picked this in the past, I usually end up doing a little bit of a dance towards the end between 3 and 5. I think 3 is certainly a spool, judging by the feedback I get, and 5 maybe a spool, or maybe a standard that's kind of acting as a gatekeeper between the false sets on 3 and the spool. Kind of losing my concentration a little bit here, so I'll just go back to the beginning. 1 set, 2 feels good, 3 that's very deep actually, I'll probably overset him. Go back to 5, which again needs quite a bit of work. Okay, come back to 3. I'm really struggling to pick this with this damn polygon. Just unscrewed the handle out of the tripod. I can actually get closer to the bench now. Oh, that's so much more comfortable. There we go. Got my elbows down and everything. Okay, so I'll just start again, just make sure that's okay. Just go to the back of the lock. Pen file. 3. really doing much to him, but he feels not quite ready yet. Back to 3. 4 seems to be set. 5, a bit crunchy there. Well, it's certainly not set, it's very springy. Although now, seems we may have got him. Pin 2, it's okay, pin 3. Pin 4, got some good rotation there. And 5. So when I've picked this lock before, I've done quite a bit of a dance at the back of the lock. Between typically 3 and 5, but occasionally 4, so I don't know if that makes any sense when you look at the bitting. I guess there's a high and a low either side there, so that could well be what's going on. Maybe I overset him for. Sorry, oversetting the other 2 and then popping number 4 up. Okay, something just popped out there, so I'll just come back from the front. 1 is set now. 2 feels set now. 3, definitely got a click out of him. I'm not happy. 4, similarly that felt like a good set. Actually was 5. 4 seems okay. Definite movement there on the core from 3 when I'm pushing him, but it's quite tight. I need to just see if I can slacken off the tension a wee bit. It just needs a bit of push. So there we are, finally. 5-pin budget Euro, pretty easy lock I guess, but for me picking out of a vice, that's been quite a challenge. So thanks for watching, and I'll see how we do on the next one. Cheers.